सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. Page 194, verse 182. जगद्यो निर्भवेदेशः प्रभवाप्ययकृत्वतः आविर्भावतिरो भावौ उत्पत्ति प्रलयौ मतौ. Vidyaranya has introduced the Ishvara topic as Tatpada Vichara. Ishvara is a mixture of original consciousness and Maya. Maya plus Bimba Chaitanyam is called Ishvaraha, which Maya he described as neither Sat nor Asat. Maya cannot be perceived in its original nature. Either existent it is, you cannot say, or this Maya is totally non-existent, also you cannot say. It is neither Sat nor Asat. Therefore, can you say it is Sadasat? That is not possible. Existent and non-existent cannot go together. Therefore, Parisesha Nyayena, left out is what? Maya is different from Sadasat. Since it cannot be called as Sat or it cannot be called as Asat, it cannot be called as Sadasat, you have to say only one, Sadasat Vilakshanam Maya. Vilakshanam means different. That which is different from existent and non-existent. That means you cannot say it is existent. You cannot say it is non-existent. You cannot say it is existent, non-existent. Then what? Maya is that principle which is different from Sadasat. That only you have to say. Having established that also, for this Ishvara's explanation, Vidyaranya takes the support of Mandukya Upanishad, where Ishvara is elaborately given in the Upanishad. How elaborately means not commentary. In one mantra, Ishvara is given. The sixth mantra of Mandukya, Yesha Sarveshvaraha, Yesha Sarvajnaha, Yeshantaryami, Yesha Yonihi, Sarvasya Prabhavapyayau hi Bhutanam. Yesha Sarveshvaraha is the one, the law giver. Ishvaraha and Antaryami, these two words are very loosely used for Ishvara. Some places Shastra use the word Ishvara. Some other places Shastra use the word Antaryami. So Ishvara can be used for Antaryami, Antaryami can be used for Ishvara. Now the problem is, Upanishad is using Ishvara and Antaryami in one place. Ishvara, Sarveshvaraha and Antaryami. Antaryami alone is Ishvara, Ishvara alone is Antaryami. Why Upanishad is using the same meaning words at one place. Is it not punarukti? Esha sarveshwaraha, esha sarvajnaha, eshoantaryami. Ore mantra. Even another mantra means, okay, we can handle. But in the same mantra, how Upanishads use that word, it is not a punarukti. Is it not a punarukti? So, we have to interpret that different meaning you have to give for Sarveshwara and Antaryami. So, in the Upanishadic vision, we have to understand, and is there any confusion you feel, you should know how to interpret the Upanishad. You cannot pinpoint the Upanishad. Bhadramaya irukkanum, careful. When you touch the Upanishad, it is like a fire. So Vidyaranya carefully introduced that Sarveshwara is lawgiver, constitution maker. Antaryami means the one who resides in the jiva, behind, inside the jivas, and controls. Antaryami, the one who resides inside the jiva and controls. That is expressed in 8th chapter of Bhagavad Gita as Adhiyajnaha. Arjuna want to know all this. Adhiyajna katham kotra. What is that Adhiyajna resides in the body? You tell me. Arjuna asked. So that Adhiyajna alone is called Antaryami, the implementer, the activator. Behind every jiva is called Antaryami. Ishvara Sarveshwaraha is the lawgiver at macro level. Antaryami is at micro level. No problem, it is not a punarukti. There is a subtle duty distribution. For Ishwaranike, duty distribution, the functional distribution. Sarveshwaraha is at samashti level, Antaryami is at vyashti level. No problem, therefore it is not a punarukti. If you remember Mandukya mantra, 6th mantra. So Sarveshwaraha over, Sarvantaryami, Esha Yonihi, now we have to, Sarvajnaha also we saw, and Esha Yonihi, that is given in from 182 onwards, which I have introduced in the last class. Look into the shloka. Jagat Yonihi Bhavet Eshaha. Eshaha Ishvaraha. The rest of the mantra, Yonihi Sarvasya Prabhavapyayohi Bhutanam. That Prabhava, Apyaya, Yonihi words are explained from 182 to 187. Jagadyonihi, here Upadana Karanam. Nartham. Do you remember the last class? Nimitta Karanam as well as Upadana Karanam. Who is Ishvara? Abhinna Nimitta Upadana Karanam. First, when you come to Shastra, Upadana Karanam, Nimitta Karanam, very nice to listen, but very difficult to swallow, understand. Intelligent cause and material cause. Abhinna means non-different. Ishvara is one who is non-different from the intelligent cause and material cause. Paattu nane, pavamu nane. And Bhagavan enna solrar? Nimitta karanam naneda, upadana karanam naneda. Intelligent cause and material cause. You have to accept, otherwise there is a lot of problem. You make the God as Nimitta Karanam, Paroksham, keeping up. நமக்கு லாஃப்ட் இருக்கும் இல்லையா? வீட்டில் எல்லார் வீட்டில் லாஃப்ட் இருக்கும். அது மாதிரி அப்பு லாஃப்டில் போட்டு வைப்போம் பகவான் கண்ணுக்கு காணாமலே. எல்லாம் லாஃப்டில் இருக்கிறதெல்லாம் கண்ணுக்கு தெரியாது இல்லையா உள்ள. அப்படி மாதிரி பகவானு கூட பரோட்சமாக வச்சுண்டு we are managing நல்லா கலாட்டா டைம்னா. Bhagavan says, no, I don't want to sit like nimitta karanam. I know you will spoil my creation. Let me be like upadana karanam also. So, upadana karanam is, once you accept Bhagavan is sthiti karanam also, laya karanam also. Nimitta karanam means only srishti karanam. After srishti panni poi enge ukkaruvar. If upadana karanam, if you accept sthiti and laya also, as long as the sthiti of jagat is continuing, as upadana karanam, Bhagavan is available in the jagat at present also. Vartamana kale api upalabhyate. That is the advantage. So you will be careful. That is why once Dronacharya or Bhishma, somebody asked one guru, I think somewhere, you eat this fruit without seeing anyone. Very nice example. All of you know this story. One guru asked two sishyas, both of you go eat this fruit. He gives one fruit, both of them. Eat this fruit without seeing anyone. And one student went and hid somewhere where people are not there. Nobody is there to see. So he went and hid and ate the food and came to this teacher. I am the first. What? யார் இல்லாத இடத்துக்கு போய் நான் தான் சாப்பிட்டு வந்தேன். இப்போ நெக்ஸ்ட் ஸ்டூடெண்ட், செகண்ட் ஸ்டூடெண்ட் slowly is walking and coming. அப்படியே fruit is there in the hand, not able to eat. Then he said, hey Guru, you asked me to eat this fruit. Nobody is there in that place you asked. But everywhere, something is available. I am seeing either ant or rat or cat, something, or bird, someone, somewhere. They are all seeing me. If something is there in your hand, what comes? Crow will come or dog will come. Vasana, no? So somebody will come. You asked, no one should see. But they are all seeing. How can I eat? I cannot eat. So that means what? That story tells what? Bhagavan is pervading everywhere. I cannot hide. That's why our people say you can hide from local people when you are doing something wrong, but you cannot hide from Bhagavan. In spite of hearing this also, people do all akramam. In spite of hearing this statement, nobody is afraid of crime branch is becoming so busy. Criminals are becoming more. Why they are not afraid of? Bhayame illai. So, yonihi enna here, upadana karanam, sarvatra vartade, upadana karana rupena. Gold is the upadana karanam. Here it is available wherever that effect is there. Jagat yonihi eshaha ishvaraha. Because of that upadana karanam, you accept prabhava apyaya kritvataha. Prabhava, the creation. Utpatti. Prabhava means utpatti. Apyaya, this is the word taken from Mandukya. Prabhavapyayau hi bhutanam. That prabhava, srishti, apyaya, pralaya, sthiti you have to supply. Since Bhagavan is the abhinna nimitta upadana karanam, he alone is the srishti karanam, prabhava, he alone is the laya karanam. Bhagavan is srishti karanam, laya karanam. Sthiti karanam must be somebody else. You have to supply there. Prabhava, apyaya means srishti karanam, laya karanam only is there. What about sthiti karanam? Ornament has come from the gold, and ornament when you melt it goes into the gold. But when it is appearing as chain, it is not gold. Can you say that? I'll repeat. Okay. Ornament is born from the gold. When you melt the ornament, it goes into its cause, the gold. But when it is an ornament, it is not gold. Can you say that? You cannot. Impossible. Similarly, Prabhava is from Ishvara. Laya, merging, dissolving, resolution into Ishvara. But Sthiti Karanam, when the world is existing, at that time also it must be what? Ishvara. Understood. If you have thinking power, Shastra is asking us, separately I need not mention Bhagavan is the Sthiti Karanam, Upadana Karanam, Prabhava Appeya, if I have said means Sthiti Karanam also. If you have any doubt, look at your chain. What do you mean by Prabhava Appeya? Don't think that newly something is created. Prabhava means something newly created. Never take like that. Then what? Avirbhavaha. What was there potentially in invisible form, in imperceptible form. Indriya agochara rupena yad asid tadeva indriya gocharam bhavati. Avirbhavaha. Then tirobhava. Tirobhavaha means again it is folded. Unfoldment and foldedness. Fold, unfold. Nothing is newly created. Even according to modern science also, matter cannot be created. Matter goes into energy form, energy manifests into matter form. Matter, energy, matter, energy. Matter is visible energy. Energy is invisible matter. Nothing can be created. That what you are seeing, Padosya Vishwa Bhutani Tripadasya Divi, 1/3 of matter only you are able to see. 1/4 of matter only you can see. 3/4 it is in unmanifest form. The dark matter. That is dark matter anartham, unmanifest matter, invisible matter, avyakta matter. This, what is manifesting also, 1/4 also you are not able to understand properly. Padasya Vishwa Bhutani, you are not able to understand. I understand everything. What do you understand? I understand everything except two things. I understand everything of this 1/4 creation, active matter, I understand except two things. What? Birth and death. I don't know what is birth, what is death, how it has come, where it goes. I don't know, but everything else I know. What else is there to know? Birth and death, janana, marana of this jagat, you do not know. No, what else you know? Aditha therinjaka vendiya vishayame enna. So, 1/4 only visible matter, that visible matter also we do not know how much limited we are. Alpicient-க்கு புதுசா சுவாமிஜி ஒரு பேர் சொன்னார், பார்விஷியன்ட்டா. ரொம்ப நாள் அல்பிஷியன்ட்னு சொல்லியிருக்கேன். அதுக்கு இங்கிலீஷே யூனிவர்சிட்டி லாங்குவேஜில் ஒரு வேர்டு இருக்கு. அல்பிஷியன்ட்னது கிடையாது டிக்ஷனரியில், அதுக்கு பார்விஷியன்ட்னு பேர். ஸ்பெல்லிங் நீங்க பார்த்துக்கோங்க. ஓகே, பார்விஷியன்ட். So even I spell also you may write wrongly. So if you want I will write on the board next class. Okay, parviscient, omniscient, இதெல்லாம் புரியாத காரியமாப்பா. Accept your limitation. Ishvara, you have to accept sarvagnaha. So avirbhava, tirobhava, manifestation and unmanifestation alone is creation. Nothing is newly created. Even Bhagavan cannot create newly. Already I told you, that's why anadi, karma is anadi, jivas are anadi, maya is anadi, avidya is anadi, Ishvara is anadi, everyone is anadi, beginningless. Therefore, you should not ask first creation. The first creation, first karma, first jiva. There is no first jiva. There is no second jiva. It is a cyclic process. I am not able to cyclic process. You want to understand means you study Shastra, you understand. No, padikkamale puriyile annapadi. Study Shastra systematically, you understand. Therefore, it is meaningless. I am not able to understand. I am not able to grasp. I cannot swallow. Make yourself competent enough to understand. That is the way. Not just argument. Not just doubting. Not just questioning. First you acquire some qualification to question. By that time you acquire qualification to question, you won't question. Once you have to acquire qualification to question the Shastra or Guru. Once you acquire qualification to that extent to question, you won't question. Why? You understand. Slowly you understand. Oh, some more is there to understand. Far I have to travel. It is a long journey. Some more is there to understand. Then you stop your mouth open. Adha vali. Avirbhava is consistent or question when this creation is started. When the first jiva has come. Because of his karma only he has come, we said. When did the first karma came? This person non-stop asking the same question. When it is beginningless, you don't understand what is beginningless. Therefore, you continue the same question. That's why Swamiji has stopped the question answer session. You know, in the question answer session, repeatedly asking question ideda. Swamiji was fed up with this question. People try to understand, konjam purinchakave maata, question matram kelvi mela kelvi edundinde iruppa. Ladies, Gayatri padikalama illaya? Idu or consistent question. Ladies, Rudram padikalama illaya? Idu or question. First Srishti, first Karma, first Jiva. They don't attend regularly. They have some style, no? They feel proud in asking questions. Then Swamiji thought, oh, idella oru type of kadai, vendan solli question answer session vitita. Then what Swamiji was doing, in the class itself, those questions Swamiji is answering, not allowing anyone to ask directly. And if personally they come and ask the question, Swamiji answer in the class itself. So what to do? Teachers are also helpless. Okay, next shloka. So, Avirbhava Tirobhavau Utpatti Pralayau Matau. Avirbhava alone is known as Utpatti. Tirobhava alone is called Pralayaha. People generally use the terms what? Utpatti, Pralaya. But none of us use the word Avirbhava, Tirobhava. Creation and dissolution only we are talking. Generally what we use the word? Creation and dissolution. Srishti, Pralaya. These words generally people use. No one use the word manifestation, unmanifestation. The manifestation, unmanifestation term, that idea is not there in people's mind. That's why Vidyaranya has to say, Utpatti means Avirbhava, Pralaya means Tirobhava. Coming to the stage, going back to the green room is called Tirobhava, Pralaya. Nothing newly created. Further you want clarification? I explain. I am not tired of explaining. Next, 183. आविर्भावयति स्वस्मिन् विलीनं सकलं जगत् प्राणिकर्मवशादेशः पटो यद्वत्प्रसारितः एषः दि उपादानकारणभूत ईश्वरः दि उपादानकारणभूत ईश्वरः एषः स्वस्मिन् विलीनं सकलं जगत् the entire universe which is there in him in potential form. Sakalam, the entire Jagat, universe, where it is Swasmin Vilinam, which is there in him already in potential form. What Ishvara does? Avirbhavayati, makes it as come to manifestation, makes it into visible, tangible, perceptible. Avirbhavayati means vyakti karoti, unfolds, make it into manifest. Like your dream, you have to remember, just as the waker goes into sleep, waker alone creates, makes that vasanas to manifest in the form of dream. Waker alone makes his own or her own vasanas to manifest into dream world. Again wakes up, dissolves the entire dream into itself, the waker, before waking up. Newly nothing is created. Vasanas only just manifest and unmanifest. What is the condition? Nidra Shakti is the condition. Clear? So, Avirbhavayati makes it Vyakti Karoti, makes it visible. Avyaktat Vyaktayas Sarvaha Prabhavantyah Ragame Ratriagame Praliyante Tatraiva Vyakta Sanyake Vyaktam and Avyaktam. How Ishvara makes them to manifest? Based on what? What is the norm? What is the norm for Ishvara to make that unmanifest universe which is in him, making to manifest? What is the norm? When he wants to make it manifest, who is that triggering point? Jiva. We the jivas are so great. We are all very great making Ishvara busy. Make the universe to manifest. Our own punya papa karma gives job to Ishvara to create, to manifest. And the create word from our mind is very strongly entrenched. And the creation word. So it is only manifestation, not creation. Clear? That's why Avirbhavayati, Vyakti Karoti, based on what? Prani Karma Visheshad. Prani means that jivas, Karma Vishesham. What punya he has done or she has done in previous janmas, or Papa Karma, that punya papa is the Vishesha Karanam. That punya papa Vishesha is the cause, that Vishesha karma of jivas is the cause for Avirbhavanam. For that Avirbhava. Just as Pataha Prasaritaha Yadvat Prasaritaha Pataha Yadvat Tadvat Ishvaraha Swasmin Vilinam sakalam jagat pranikarma visheshat avirbhavayati. Pataha means painting screen, the canvas painting screen. An artist has painted the whole canvas. What are all there in the world, he has painted. Mountains, rivers, village, all people walking, birds, everything, whatever you are seeing, everything he has painted with colors. In that painting itself, what we are doing, which chapter? In the 6th chapter, pair enna? Chitra Deepa Prakaranam. Chitra means what? Pata. In the pat, on that pata, there is a chitram. And that chitram, what are all there? Moving, living beings are also, pictures are there. Non-moving, non-living entities are also there. Mountains like, plants like, so many other things are also there. When it is folded, the canvas sheet, you cannot see anything. When it is folded, when it is prasaritaha, when it is opened, when it is spreaded or unfolded, you see everything. You see everything. In the painting gallery and all, they put, once the exhibition is over, they roll everything and go away. Isn't it? Like that, Bhagavan is also a great painter. The painter, Bhagavan, just opened this entire Jagat canvas. And once the Jiva's karma is over, appadi fold panni, appadi vechittu kalambiduvar. Adudha pata edvat prasaritaha, unfolded. Just as the painter opened his canvas, painted canvas, Bhagavan just opens his painted canvas. All Jivas are sitting in unmanifest form. And the Nalli Kadaila saree sollalam, ஆனாலும் சாரி மேல ஒன்லி என்ன இருக்கும், அந்த டிசைன் தான் இருக்கும். ஐ வாண்ட் டு டேக் திஸ் பட்டா. இன் தட் பட்டா தேர் ஆர் லாட் ஆஃப் பிக்சர்ஸ், அனிமல்ஸ். சாரீஸ் மேல கூட எல்லாமே வருது. ஓகே, இந்த லேடி இஸ் டேக்கிங் வாட்டர் அண்ட் கோயிங், அந்த சாரி தேர் picturizing, just the saree they spread like that. The best is pata, means here we take as a canvas sheet which is painted one, folded, unfolded. Now what do you mean by creation? Unfolded, painted canvas sheet. Painted. Okay, once you unfold, everything appears. It is not empty. Okay, it is not empty. It is there. Now what is Tirobhava? So 183 is Avirbhava explanation. Tirobhava is given in 184. Punastiro bhavayati swatmanyevakhilam jagat pranikarma kshayavashat sankochita pato yatha. Simple, you can understand. Punaha, again. Punaha, again means why? Having unfolded the canvas sheet, Jagat, Bhagavan does what? He has to fold. Punaha, again, Tirobhavayati, the very unfolded universe, the same universe, Bhagavan has to unfold. Fold. Unfold to fold. Here you have to supply the subject. Antaryami Ishvaraha. You have to supply. The subject is not given. In the previous shloka, Eshaha is given. Here you have to supply the same. Eshaha, the upadana karana bhuta Ishvaraha. Punaha Tirobhavayati. Swatmanyeva akhilam jagat yatha sankochita pataha तद्वत् तिरोभावयति. Ishvara swatmani eva akhilam jagat, into himself. Swatmani eva, into himself. Entire universe, akhilam jagat, the entire universe. Just like that painter unfolded his own, again rolled his painted sheet, canvas sheet, pataha, sankochita patavat tirobhavayati. Sankochita means what? Folded. Vistarita, prasarita means unfolded, opened, spreaded. Sankochita means folded. In the case of pata, the canvas sheet, you can use the word prasarita and sankochita. Here, in the case of creation, we have to use the word avirbhava, tirobhava. Don't take literally. Sankocha means contraction means. Not like that, like spring contraction. Don't take literally. Okay, when it is not available, in the class itself, avirbhava, tirobhava can take place. அதுக்கு தானோ என்னமோ பகவான் புரிய வைக்கிறதுக்காக தூக்கம் வச்சுட்டார் அப்பப்போ கிளாஸ்ல நினைக்கிறேன் இல்லையா? Suppose we won't get sleep at all, how can we understand? Once in a while, the snooze comes now. Avirbhava, tirobhava, puriyale Swami anna. When you just get that fraction of second, you will miss the class. In the class, 1 hour class, a fraction of minutes, you are out of the class. Tirobhava. What do you mean by tirobhava? That is called tirobhava. Nothing is available. Pavam Guru. So, why? Prani karma kshayavashat. That karma, prani karma, is suspended, not dismissed. Okay, I don't know, suspending, dismiss, somebody told me, suspend anna temporary Swamini, dismiss anna permanently, dismiss anna. That's one suspension only here. Okay, prani karma kshaya bhavati chet, that prarabdha. That prarabdha in that janma, it is closed chapter. Avanukku pranayam, avladha. Okay. When the next janma again comes. Okay, prani karma kshaya vashat. Because of this only, our own karma, to manifest, to unmanifest, we are curtailing the Ishvara's freedom. Bhagavan sitting quietly. When his karma is ready, Bhagavan become busy. Once karma is over, okay, போயிட்டு வா அப்படி சொல்லுவாரு. பகவான் ஆல்சோ டேக்கிங் ரெஸ்ட். அதுக்கு தான் ஆல்வேஸ் தூங்கிட்டு இருப்பாருன்னு நினைக்கிறவர். என்ன ஷீரா சாகர சயனா, so relaxed employer. Bhagavan, we made Bhagavan employer. He's your employer, is it not? You are employing the Bhagavan for your karma sake. You have never heard this, no? Until today we are thinking what? Bhagavan is the master, Bhagavan is the... Yes, he is master. One different thing is what? Maya controls us. We are under the control of Maya. Bhagavan controls the Maya. அது ஒன்று தான் அவருக்கு இருக்கு. But controller of Maya also waiting for your karma, whatever you have done karma. Okay, prani karma kshayavashat punaha tirobhavayati. That's why never blame. Once karma is over, you have to shun this body and go away. ஏன் போனார் போயிட்டாரே இதுக்கு தான் மறைவுன்னு பேர் பாருங்க. மறைந்தார், அவர் மறைந்தார் என்னன்னா அவர் not dismissed, suspended. அதுதான் மறைவு. இப்போ காணாமலே போயிட்டார், திருப்பி வருவார். போன ஆள் எங்க போவான், திருப்பி வருவான். அந்த கர்மா ரெடியா இருக்கு. ஏன்னா பஞ்சதசி பூர்த்தியா கேட்கலையே, If he would have attended Panchadasi class, would have understood Aham Brahmasmi, I have no birth and death, all body is matter is coming in me and going. சொல்லிருக்கலாம். பட் இவனுக்கு அப்படி இல்லையே ஆளு. ஸோ மறைவு திருப்பி வருவார். நெக்ஸ்ட், ஹவு திஸ் ஆவிர்பாவ திரோபாவ further is creativity, you see. Vidyaranya beautifully, Tirobhava Avirbhava is like your blinking eyes, he says. And he gives 4 examples like that. Now look at the 185. Ratrighasau shukti bodhau unmilana nimilane तूष्णीं भावमनोराज्ये इव सृष्टिलया विमौ. Ghasrau, not gra, I said gra. Ghasrau only correct. Ratri Ghasrau. First pair he is giving Ratri. One more incidental point in the previous sloka, already known point only, just recollect. According to Nayayika, the creation dissolution goes into Paramanu, because Paramanu alone is Jagat Karanam for him, Upadana Karanam. Therefore, Paramanu into Paramanu only creation goes back. According to Nayayika, Vaiseshika. According to Sankhya and Yoga, creation, Jagat Karanam is Prakriti. Therefore, again dissolution time also, Jagat goes into where? Into Prakriti only. According to Sankhya and Yoga. But we don't accept that. This is Jadam, Prakriti is Jadam. Now we are seeing in Brahma Sutra, Sankhya Yoga philosophy we are refuting. The same topic comes there. So we are refuting Sankhya philosopher. Prakriti is not Jagat Karanam. Ishvara is the Jagat Karanam. Into Ishvara only again the Jagat has to merge. Chetana Ishvara. That is the difference between Vedantam and Sankhya and Nyaya. This is a side point you can remember. This Ratri Ghasra, here Avirbhava, Tirobhava is just like day and night. Ratri means night, Grasaha means day, Ghas dhatu, to swallow, Ghasati, Ghasraha, Ghasati, to swallow. The daytime swallower is called Ratri. The daytime swallower is Ratri. Right, nighttime swallower is daytime. So therefore, Ghas, Andhakaram Ghasati iti Ghasraha. Darkness swallower. Daytime is darkness swallower. Darkness swallower. Ratri means Rati iti Ratri. Rati means the giver of Bhayam. Rati, Dadati iti Ratri. Dukkham Bhayam Dadati. If you want to get sleep, you are afraid of night. Sukham Rati iti Ratri. If you sleep, well, Ratri gives Sukham. Ratri can give Sukham those who sleep. Ratri gives Bhayam those who don't sleep. So, Bhayam Rati, Sukham Rati. That's why it is called Ratri. The giver of Sukham, the giver of Bhayam, Ratri Ghasrau Iva. So, just Avirbhava, Tirobhava is like day and night. That's a simple translation. Like day and night, why day only cannot be there? Why Ratri comes? Comes, that's all. Don't ask why. Only why not Ratri? Nalla thunginde irukkalame. Day has to come. That is the law here. Similarly, Tirobhava, Avirbhava also like that. Clear? So once born, baby born means what? Papa, Punya Papa, Karma Visesha. Gone means what? All Maraivu and Punya Papa, Shaya. Temporarily over and artha. If இது தெரிஞ்ச people never have that death fear. Vasamsi jirnani yatha vihaya navani grinnhati. Next body is waiting. Not for all of us. We are all muktas. For some people, okay. Pavam Swamini. And cholladingo. We are all muktas and yes Swamini and cholladingo. Okay, Ratri Ghasrau. Then second pair, Supti Bodhau. It is Avirbhava Tirobhava is like sleep and waking. Supti means going to sleep. You go to sleep and you wake up. After waking up again, you go to sleep. So many years we are doing that. Just like that only the Avirbhava Tirobhava. Once you go to sleep, everything into unmanifest form. Once you wake up, everything comes into manifestation form. Have you created anything newly? Yesterday, whatever is there, it is there. It is newly not created. Supti Bodhau, second pair. Then, Unmeelana Nimilane. Unmeelanam means opening your eyes upwards. Meelanam means downwards. You put your eyelids downwards. It is what? Closing eyes. You raise your eyelids up. It is Unmeelanam. Unmesha nimishotpanna vipanna bhuvanavali. That word can be understood when you study this sloka. What is that sloka? Lalita Sahasranama says, Bhuvanavali means the entire, all 14 words are nothing but Unmesha Nimisha Utpanna. Within that, that's Vidyaranya remembering that Lalita Sahasranama. Unmeelana Nimirane. Opening your eyes and closing eyes like that. Once you open eyes, everything is appearing, visible. Once you close your eyes, it is as good as non-existent for you. Yes or no? World also like that only. Just as you are closing your eyes, opening your eyes, this is also like that. Meanly, next, third example, Tushnim Bhava Manorajye. Tushnim Bhava means sitting quietly. Tushnim Bhava. Manorajya means fantasy. Mind is imagining, speculation, lot of thoughts are coming. Ishtarajyam. Ishtarajyam na manasla namak edu nenicha nenikkalame. Manorajyathila enamo solluva. That oru palamoli irukku. Manorajyam na mental visualization of whatever I like. I won't get something, mentally I can enjoy, That's why Manorajyam and peru adukku. Adukku rajyamane potittar paaruங்க. Manorajyam, mental kingdom. Mental kingdom anna don't take it as mental. A kingdom in which mind is just going according to its own. Everybody is having that. Everyone is having that. If suppose I want so and so car, I cannot buy. The car is 20 lakhs. Unimaginable it is in my life. 20 lakhs. Manorajyam. You can imagine a big palace like that, or a president and Indian president and American president. I never thought of I enter into the White House. One day, அப்போ மனசுக்கு உள்ள வந்தது, அப்புறம் போயிட்டார் அதுக்குள்ள. அது மாதிரி மனோராஜ்யம். Similarly, Tushnim Bhavaha, mind is not imagining anything, Just quietly it is there. Immediately imagining, wow, how much you are paying for that? What is strain is there in that? No strain. Just in opening your eyes and closing eyes also, what strain you have? No strain. In sleeping and waking also, no strain. Similarly, in day and night also, no strain. In all these, you see, all examples, அதெல்லாம் நமக்கு தெரியாது. ஓப்பனிங் ஐஸ் அண்ட் க்ளோசிங் ஐஸ் ஏதாவது கஷ்டம் இருக்கா? How many times we are doing per day? How many times? Can you count? Can you count? In 1 hour class, maybe hundreds of times, maybe thousands also, we don't know. Every minute you are doing the blinking, winking, blinking, winking, blinking, going on and on. ஏதாவது சிரமம் இருக்காதுல? அது ஈஸ்வரனுக்கு சிருஷ்டி கூட அப்படிதான். Okay, Avirbhava, Tirobhava is like just opening your eyes, closing your eyes. What a kalpana, you see that. That much easy in artha. Just manifestation, unmanifestation. No one can stop. No one can stop. You have to go along with that flow. When new people are coming, clap. When other people are going, ayyo, pop. Okay. When new babies are coming, just smile. Okay? And when they're going, that's all. இந்த ரெண்டு எதற்கு என்ன கஷ்டம் இதுல? இதுக்கு ஒரு கஷ்டமே இல்லை. அந்த சொன்ன கஷ்டமே இல்லை. அது மாதிரி புரிஞ்சுக்கணும். ஃபேக்டா புரிஞ்சுட்டான்னா துக்கமே இருக்காது. Why I am telling, death fear, death phobia is one of the biggest phobia which chase the person after 50s. அது வரப்படுறது இப்போ 90s-லோ 95 6-லோ வரப்படுது. மேக்ஸிமம் வச்சுக்கலாம் 100. இப்பவே ஸ்டார்ட் ஆகிறது ஃபியர் 50வது வருஷத்துக்குள்ளேயே. அதுக்குதான் யூ ஹவ் கம் ரைட் டைம்ல வேதாந்தத்துக்கு வந்துட்டேன் பாருங்க. சும்மா என்ன, ஐ ஆம் பிரம்மன் துரிய ஆத்மா எனிஹவ். ஓகே, ஆல் பாடிஸ் ஆர் அப்பியரிங் டிஸ்அப்பியரிங். இதுல இது என்ன பெரிய விஷயம்? இது எனக்கு எல்லாம் ஒரு ஸ்போர்ட் மாதிரி தான். தூஷ்ணீம் பாவ மனோராஜ்யே இவ சிருஷ்டி லயவ் இமௌ. இமௌ சிருஷ்டி லயவ். These two, Srishti and Laya, are just like day and night. They are just like sleep and waking. They are just like blinking, closing your eyes and opening your eyes. They are just like thinking as you like and not thinking which you don't want. Just like that. What is big deal in that? And therefore don't take it as a big Srishti. Okay, next shloka 186. Avirbhavatiro bhavau shaktimatvena hetunam arambha parinamadi chodhyanam natra sambhavah. These two, Avirbhava and Tirobhava. Now, Vedantic student has to entertain two words in the mind. Vedantic student has to drop two words from the mind. By this time you understand what are those two words. Srishti, Pralaya words you have to delete. And the delete button, takkanu pannanum. Srishti and Pralaya, delete that words. In the place of Srishti, you have to keep Avirbhava. What do you mean by Avirbhava? Manifestation, appearance, visual perception. Then Pralaya means what? Tirobhava. அங்கே உட்கார்ந்துருக்காரு, கண்ணுக்கு தெரியாமலே உட்கார்ந்துருக்காரு, அவ்வளவுதான். இது ஒரு நிம்மதி. எங்க போலப்பா, அங்கதான் இருக்காரு. எங்க போல அங்கதான் இருக்காருன்னா கண்ணுக்கு தெரியல, மறைஞ்சிருக்காரு, அவ்வளவுதான். அப்பா அப்படியா, ஓகே, எங்கேயாவது இருக்கட்டும். Once any near and dear person dies, many people become mad. I heard one news, one of my students, for a 17-year-old boy on the spot, by accident, he died. He got so many medals, only one son, and he died on the spot. Cell phones are there, this iPod, everything is there, so much information in nowadays youngsters' hand. But parents do not know for 2 hours. They lost their son, they do not know. What you can say that? No? His mother becomes so, the grown-up boy, 17-year-old boy, one son, you see. And in the same family, one Tata is living 96-year-old. I saw that person also. And Tata enna party oda appa. அவர் இருக்கார் அந்த வீட்டில் 96-year-old. அண்ட் தாத்தா இருக்கார், அவருக்கு ஒரு நியர்லி 80 வரப்போகிறது. இந்த பையன் 17-year-old. And how the parents feel? Why Bhagavan? We did a lot of pujas, we did a lot of things. Why Bhagavan so unjust? என்ன சொல்லுவேன்? That's why some people become mad because of death happens, imagination also. Sometimes mind derailment comes. அந்த மரண பயம்ங்கிறது அவ்வளவு இது. Therefore நமக்கு இதெல்லாம் ட்ரைனிங் அனுமாட்டு, இதெல்லாம் பயப்படவே வேண்டாம். எங்கேயும் போல அங்க இருக்காரு, மறைஞ்சு இருக்காரு, எங்கேயும் போல. ஜஸ்ட் outer shell is removed, another shell it is going to take. So if you have this much knowledge, at least கொஞ்சம் ஆறுதல். அப்ப எங்கேயோ போல இருப்பார், எங்கேயோ இது கூட தெரியலன்னு நினைச்சுக்கோங்களேன். That pain is a big trauma in the life, and that person's death makes this living person's life miserable, lifelong. I have seen another lady also, one of my student. Suddenly boy is coming from America and marriage is settled, and marriage is going to happen within 1 week. That boy is traveling from America, he is driving car to airport in America. Because of hard work, he was not sleeping for a few days properly. Just while driving, he slept. A fraction of a second he slept. And car, he lost his control. And he lost her son. And that lady, till today, she is not able to recover. How much her age, 85. She lost her son 20 years back. She is not able to recover. That is why people need, you require tremendous mental strength. What for Vedanta, to face the life. To face life, not for information. Okay, நிறைய இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் வருது. எதுக்கு இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் நமக்கு? I have to face my life. Any situation happens. Nothing can disturb me in this world. Why? I understand the fact as facts. I don't want to have any wrong notions in my mind. I don't want to face any struggle in my life. This is called spiritual educational program. So understand this. So bhayam avirbhava tirobhava. இது போய் அவங்களுக்கெல்லாம் சொல்லக்கூடாது. இதெல்லாம் சும்மா ஆவிர்பாவ திரோபாவ. இப்படி பாப்பா நம்ம மூஞ்சு அப்படி என்ன சொல்லணும்? ஐயோ, nobody can remove your sorrow, it is natural எல்லாம் சொல்லணும். அதே வேதாந்திக் ஸ்டூடெண்ட் என்ன வெரி 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 பேலன்ஸ். மனசுக்குள்ள இருக்கும் கொஞ்ச நேரம், ஆனால் it will not come and disturb. So these are all very very painful. That's why Vidyaranya knows that. That's why what he says, birth, death means what now? Tell me. Avirbhava, tirobhava. No death at all. Just unmanifestation. Clear? Manifestation and unmanifestation. Therefore, we say here, avirbhava, tirobhava. How these are happening? Shaktimatvena, by Maya Shakti. Just as you create dream through Nidra Shakti, through Maya Shakti, Bhagavan creates. Here, Arambhavada and Parinamavada of Nayayika and Sankhya we are going to refute. We are what Vada? Vivartavada. Therefore, Satkaryavada, Asatkaryavada, we negate, we are Ajati Vadis. So, Srishti Avirbhava, Tirobhava over. Now we are entering into a debate. Next class. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om.